What's up, YouTube? Today I got the performance review on the Under Armour Joel Embiid 1. As you can see, I don't have them in hand anymore. Straightforward, it just wasn't a good shoe for me. And so they are gone out of my hand. But not before I got to test them out and figure out if they were right for me. So let's start off with our traction. We have the storytelling wave map, pressure mapping on there. It looked amazing. I thought it was going to be super, super great. And it ended up just being destroyed by dusty quartz. Like, it could not hold its own. And it pissed me off to no end. And that, honestly, that was one of the biggest points for me getting rid of the shoe. It was just, it took up so much dust. Every little piece of dust that was on the court ended up on the bottom of that shoe, and it was super hard to get off. It was a really disappointing thing. But on a clean court, obviously, it's going to have grip, but I was not dealing with that. Onto the cushion. So we used a Micro G. It was pretty good. I didn't hate it. It wasn't super soft, and it wasn't super firm. It was somewhere in between with a little bit of energy return. It didn't kill me. I didn't hate it. Wasn't the best cushion that I think I've ever had in an Under Armour shoe, but it did really good and a lot better than some of the other Micro Gs we've had as of late. So I think they did a good job with that, no problem. As far as fit, I went true to size. I recommend going true to size. I was right up to the edge with a little bit of space lengthwise, but I had a ton of dead space where the fuse was on top of the shoe. It just made the shoe so stiff, it never conformed to my foot. So I always had a little bit of dead space, and that was really weird. From the midfoot back, though, the shoe does fit really good. Width-wise, I was in there pretty solid. I didn't have any squeezing or anything. So that was cool. That toe dead space, it did disappoint me this time around. Like, I really don't feel like that should even be in a shoe anymore, because the last Under Armour shoes that I did have, you can check those out. I'll link those in the description. They had just as much fuse, if not more, and I didn't have any dead space in the toe there. So a little bit disappointed with that, but it didn't kill the shoe's support or lockdown. You know, basic materials with fuse over top is a pretty supportive shoe. Traditional lacing system, it kept me pretty locked in there. No overly crazy support features. It's a fairly wide base, so I didn't have any problem rocking or side to side laterally. And the two pieces, the TPU piece and the faux leather piece on the inside, they do hold you in really well, actually. So props to them for that. They did a good job there. Overall, is the shoe hoopable? Yeah, it's fairly hoopable, man. Maybe some people will have different experiences. I was disappointed because the grip just did so bad for me. Man, I couldn't get out of that shoe fast enough, honestly. And it didn't aesthetically look so good where I could get over that. The cushion wasn't so good where I could get over the rest of the shoe not fitting perfect or the grip not being perfect. So overall, yeah, it's a hoopable shoe. Would I recommend it this time around? No, man. I honestly would wait for the Embiid 2 and see if they can refine the stuff they have on this shoe. And hopefully we get a banger next year. But this one, it's not there. it's on the bottom end of my list. I aesthetically, I wasn't pleased. Grip was not great. Fit was okay. Support, you know, really good. The cushion was okay. I wasn't the biggest fan in the world. It's not my favorite cushion, but it doesn't suck by any means. So yeah, I mean, at that price, I got it for $88, but I was expecting a whole lot, especially from Under Armour. So we will see if they can make a comeback with the Curry 8 or something else, if I find something else in their lineup that we can use. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Did you have a different experience with these? If you want to see, I think next shoe we're doing is the Kyrie 7. Although I saw Instagram, somebody folded it in half and released it, and it was already totally misshapen. So you guys keep a lookout for that in the Kyrie 7. If you want to see the performance review or the unboxing on that, subscribe down below. Besides that, guys, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.